Skyler, you want some help?
It wouldn't surprise me he's going to try and use that against her, the fact that she's smoking in the same room as the baby.
Skyler, can I use the bathroom?
I called the police on him.
Understand, I'm bound by the attorney-client privilege to keep everything you tell me a secret. I can't tell a soul unless you authorize me to.
My husband makes methamphetamine.
This is my advice, and you should take it. Sue your husband for divorce immediately. Let me go to the police and tell them what you just told me. I'll go in ex parte to get a restraining order from the court today. If he comes anywhere near you and your children, he'll go straight to jail.
I can't do it. I don't want my son to find out that his father is a criminal.
Yeah, I mean, apart from the meth, she's got
And it
nothing
may
on
not
him,
be up
does
to
she?
you. Drug dealers have a way of getting caught.
I can't see why I should lay all this on my family when things may resolve themselves on their own.
So she's just basically waiting for him to die.
No way.
What are we doing in this show?
Relax, man.
Relax. This is the kind of place you get knifed. You should went to Chili's, man.
All right already, jeez.
Outback Steakhouse. It's not too late. They got that blooming onion. So when you headed back down to El Paso?
You know, between packing and there, get my ducks in a row, maybe a week or two.
Week or two? Come on, man. I'd be dying to get back in the action.
Head to head.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's over there. I think they're home.
Man, in this place, the bartender's probably holding.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Gotta take a leak.
Jesus, get yourself some Flomax.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not right.
The number you have reached 1494985 in area code 505 is no longer.
I think that is for the best, though. He's just gonna go crazy listening to it over and over.
Skyler, can we talk?
Well, he's putting it all out there, isn't he?
ASAC wants to see you. We're hanging back. Saw a deal go down. I went outside to call it in. You stayed to keep an eye on the suspects. That's when they attacked you. What I didn't tell them is that you left your gun under the seat before you went back inside.
One of you is looking for a way to sort of like disqualify to go back to
I've done a terrible thing,
the other job.
but I did it for a good reason. That is college tuition for Walter Jr. and Holly, 18 years down the road. For Junior's physical therapy, his SAT tutor, for birthdays and graduation parties. Skyler, that money is for this roof over your head. The mortgage that you are not going to be able to afford on a part-time bookkeeper's salary when I'm gone. The things I've had to do. I've got to live with them. All that I've done, all the sacrifices that I have made for this family, all of it will be for nothing if you don't accept what I've earned. Please.
But how is he even going to be able to spend the money without sort of causing suspicion? I mean, I know they're doing their donations through Junior's website, but I mean...
Are your kids home?
Well, she needs something to take the stress off, doesn't she? I think they're better suited together though, aren't they? I wonder if she's looking for a way out.
Hey, Mrs. White. Oh. Hey, Lewis. Hey, thanks for having me over for dinner. Sure.
Hey, Skyler. I'm, cooking dinner. Pot roast. Could you? Look, I just want to say that I feel good about our talk this morning, and I'm very eager to hear what you're thinking about what we talked about. But, you know, whenever you're ready, then, of course.
I thought Ted.
Boys, dinner. Iced tea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Louis?
Yes, please.
All right.
Good for you. Thanks, darling. Thank you.
I think that's well played on her part. Alright, so that was season 3, episode 3. Very good episode. I think that was a battle of the minds there, wasn't it? Yeah, let's go through it. Yeah, you saw the teaser. You saw how what was his name? The turtle, tortoise. How he died. Obviously, the boss knew he was a traitor or a snitch, and had the twins sort him out. So yeah. I don't know, there's something Terminator about the twins, how they move, like they're kind of like machines type of thing, which I find quite amusing. So we saw how he he fitted in the whole thing. That the cartel, they're all connected together, aren't they? So yeah. And then we had Walt and Skyler. Obviously, Skyler not happy about Walt just breaking into the house, and Junior coming home, and Walt trying to look innocent, and that he's playing a game. I think it's more about control. I don't think it's about the fact that he wants his family back. It's hard to read, but that's sort of the gist I get of it. Obviously, Skyler called the police, and they came. It's pretty clear that she couldn't tell them what the, how dangerous he actually is, because he's not physically hurt her or anything like that. So yeah, it's a very tricky situation for her to be in, isn't it? Because, I mean, legally the police can't really do anything because he's not harmed her in any way like that, and she can't tell them the truth, which is, he's a drug dealer. If she could, then it would be easy for them to get rid of him. But yeah, it's such a horrible situation she's in, and I would imagine a lot of people are in with their other half. It's quite dangerous for people, isn't it? He's putting them in danger by insisting on living there. He knows how dangerous it is, and he still wants to push his way back into the family's to the family, and it's putting them in danger. I don't know what the hell he's playing at, idiot. He winds me up. I don't know if that's how I'm meant to be feeling, but yeah, I don't think he's doing the right thing. It's all about control on his part, I think. Then you saw Jesse. Obviously, he's got an obsession with Jane. Listening to her text. Was it voicemail over and over and over? It's obviously just going to drive him crazy, and it's not going to help him move forward. Keep listening to that, because that's obviously something that's was very hard for him. And hi, Queenie. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad in the end that. Her phone number was deleted, and that helps him move forward, I think. Obviously Saul's showing up and sort of wanting Jess to speak to Walt to get the business back up and running. Yeah, there's not much to say about that, is it? I mean, obviously he's got a business to run. He's got to make money, doesn't he? So yeah. I think he's sort of trying to, obviously wanting Jesse to speak to. He needs both of them, really, doesn't he? Because they are a team. I don't think Walt can do it without Jesse. So yeah, he needs both of them. So yeah. Then we saw the twins and a woman in a wheelchair. I think that has got to be Walt's mother. I can't see who else it would be. I mean, they would sort of keep her as it's not a hostage, but they're going to be sending Walt the message, or Walt and Gus, I suppose, a message. We got this woman here. You give us what we want. She lives, and Walt dies, kind of thing. I can't see who else it would be. It's gotta be Walt's mom. We haven't met her. But yeah, I could see that being her. That's obviously well played if it is, by the Tuco family. Yeah. Then we had the meeting with Gus and Tio. I don't know if it's and you can help me on this. The guy that was with them, the guy who had the tortoise killed, is he similar to Saul, like he's like their attorney, or is he like the big cartel guy? I couldn't quite make that out. I don't know if he's the one giving the orders, or if he's working on behalf of Tio. I found that kind of confusing, but yeah, please tell me who this guy is. I think it was clear that Gus is like, you're not going to kill Walt, because Walt, I need Walt for the business, and you need Walt for your business as well. And obviously if Walt is gonna be supplying Gus with meth, means that Walt is gonna live. So yeah, it's a good game I think Gus is playing, because Walt doesn't want to make the meth, but Gus knows, okay, well, the only reason you're staying alive is because you're working for me, so if you're not working for me, you're gonna die. So yeah, I thought that was very well played on his part. And obviously Tio is not happy about it, and he was told that Gus was told that the twins, we don't know what the twins are gonna do. We can't say they're not gonna go after Walt, but yeah, I don't think Gus is somebody to be messed with. I think he's got a plan for the twins, I would imagine. I don't think the twins are gonna be a threat to Walt. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, and then you had Skyler in the bedroom, sort of smoking at the window, and Walt wanting to use the bathroom. I mean, surely they must have more than that one bathroom. I think he could be potentially using, because he was at the door, and I thought that her smoking in the same room, even though it was at the window, he could use that later to sort of blackmail her, or revenge or something. I think at some point he's going to be using that. Well, she was in the same room smoking, so she's not a good mother, or something like that. I could see him use that sort of excuse. Yeah, down the line. I think that's the whole point of that scene, maybe. That yeah. Yeah, then you had Skyler and her attorney or lawyer. She told the lawyer, obviously, Walt is a meth dealer, but she can use that against him, because she can have her kids know that their dad is a criminal. So Saul was right that Skyler's not going to be playing that. She's not going to be using that against Walt, and yeah, I can sort of see why. I mean, her whole world is going to come crashing down if Walt was to be arrested. There's yeah, I can see why she doesn't want to, but she is in quite a dangerous situation, obviously, because the twins and Tio know where they live, and yeah, and that's why I don't understand why Walt is wanting to put them in danger. I mean, surely he knows that him being there is a threat to them. I don't get it. He's so selfish. Yeah, you had Hank in the bar with, and of course I can't remember what his partner's name is, and I should know this by now. But yeah, I think that was deliberate. Hank going back to fight these guys, sort of to make an excuse not to go back to, was it El Paso? He's obviously still stressed out, and he's got PTSD from the last time he was there, and he doesn't want to go back, I don't think. And I think that was an excuse. That fight was an excuse for them to see that he's not quite right for that job, so he can stay in Albuquerque. I think that's sort of what he was doing there. And obviously his partner, I have to write down his name because I should know this by now. But yeah, obviously he saw that he'd left his gun and badge in the car, so he was just basically looking for a fight. So he knows what's going on with Hank. So yeah, that was quite a good scene. Yeah, it just shows that obviously Hank is still scared, and it is still affecting him, what he saw and what he had to deal with there. So yeah, very good scene. Then you had Walt with the money, basically the bag of money, showing Skyler, he had everything planned out, which is fair dues. That was the whole part of when he knew he was gonna die, that he was gonna support the family, so they didn't have to worry about anything. Fair enough, that was the whole point of it, but it's not that anymore, is it? This is about control now. This is about, I've done this for you, so you owe me. That's how I see it. That's the gist I get of it. That he's just basically trying to manipulate them to, yeah, you basically owe me everything. Because without me, you're not gonna have anything. And yeah, he's just being a dick. It's not about helping his family anymore. It's about controlling his family. I think that's what I get out of it. I might be wrong, but yeah, that's what I get. And then yeah, Skyler. With Ted, sleeping with Ted. I thought that was very well played on her part, because Walt is a perfectionist. He's very controlling, and her sleeping with Ted has just completely messed out his game, or his play, hasn't it? I don't think he was expecting that. He was expecting to come back in and be, the whole family unit, controlling them in that way, and now Skyler has played her hand, and that's not what he wasn't expecting that. I'm pretty sure he wasn't expecting that, and I don't know what he's going to do now. Sort of his plan is sort of come crashing down, hasn't it, by her playing that move. So yeah, I thought that's very well played by Skyler. I can't wait for the next episode. It's a really good show. I really enjoyed this episode, and yeah, I think that was about it. There's so many things, people connected, and that it's yeah, it's kind of hard, yeah. I feel like such an idiot, but yeah, the whole Gus and Tio and Tuco, Bolt, they all sort of know each other, but don't know that who's working with who and that. So yeah, it's and then obviously Hank being connected with the Tortoise and with Tuco and that as well. So it's all like one big sort of. Well, it's a small world, isn't it? Very small world, because they're all connected somehow. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop here, because I'm just like mind blown, and I'm just babbling now. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys for your support and watching my reactions. It means a lot, and it's really interesting getting your sort of views on what you think of the storylines and that, and yeah, I just love it. I love the show as well, so it's just absolutely amazing. I'm sorry about the light. When the sun is out, it just completely messes up the lighting, so my face looks a bit more shiny and that. So I'm gonna have to see if I can get some boards up and something to try and yeah, get the sun out, because when the sun is out you have no control. So I'm gonna have to see if I can do something about that. But yeah, guys, I got Patreon if you like to see the full reactions, both to Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones is on there. And yeah, guys, thank you so much, and please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next episode.